Hello, welcome back everyone, this is Chaos Mirage. Welcome back to this Persona 4 Arena Ultimax blind playthrough. Today is going to be the last day of the story mode, I hope. We're done with the P4 Arena, we're done with the episode P4, we're done with the episode P3, and all we have to do is the episode Adachi one, which is a 14-parter. We are already finished with the first part, so there's like 13 parts. And we should be able to finish it today. The school's time for quite warm. After leaving the classroom, take a stroll around the school. Empty school buildings blurred in dim light, making it creepier. For some reason, it became a complicated maze, as if the entire school had been a giant trap.
Man, whoever made this must be pretty twisted. Then again, who am I to talk?
I glanced around and noticed walls and ceilings were bored, though something crashed into them. I saw plenty of similar signs of damage on the way here. I either know nor care what happened. Violent scratches here tells a story of what happened. At any rate, this is definitely not a peaceful place. Let me turn down my AC.
I'm starting to get sleepy.
Alright, getting a little cold. I'm out of shape and my back is hurting. Let's get this over with and go back. I roll my tired eyes, climb up the nearest set of stairs.
What's behind door number 1?
There's just a single door at the end of this path. Normally, this could be the way to the roof. Not telling where it goes, this crazy world. In any case, I guess I better take a look. Doesn't appear to be locked. I slowly open the door. It's a warm, moist wind blows in.
What world is this?
Seen before me is bizarre. A bunch of crosses stuck in the ground, with an eerie giant moon in the background. Close by, I can see the moonlight bridge, bent like a spoon. Definitely recognize it because I saw it more times than I could like to while I was in the city. Still,
Talk about some disturbing taste in decor.
place feels like a set from a B movie. It's like a zombie are going to attack me out of nowhere. Well, if I'm in the TV world, there are shadows here. I guess they don't look all that different. I take a look around the area and thinking that I sense a presence right behind me, and it seems like someone's snuck up on me. You gotta be kidding! It might be crooked. I steal a cop. I was paying attention to my surroundings and somebody still got a drop on me. I carefully turn around and see a young man standing there.
Welcome to his world. You must be Toru Adachi.
Young man spread his arms in welcome gesture. He has impressively red hair and a sharp yet cold stare. Carries two odd-looking katanas and bears an X-mark scar across his face. Above all, this is the extraordinary pressure he gives off, the same feeling that I felt in the interrogation room. He's the one who called me here, no doubt about it. Chills run down my spine, faces murderous intent. I keep a straight face and speak like I always do to hide my fear.
You're the one that called me out. Seriously, I'd rather not. I'll tell you who I am. Thank you. I am Minazuki. Sho Minazuki.
The young man grins after he says that. I notice he has a Yoso high uniform tied around his waist. That make him a student here. He seems rather composed to be one. The detective wanted me. Brad acts more their age.
Huh? And what does this Minazuki crew want with me? You don't have any business in particular. I really like to head back. Whether or not I explain myself to you will be decided right now.
Wait, are we fighting him? Blink of an eye, his katana pointed at my throat. Hey man, who gives? This is the one who wanted me here. Isn't it a bit of a mean greeting? While I'm feeling frustrated with it, Minazuki tosses a gun towards me. The script is the same revolver, the ones I kept when I was a detective.
Pick it up. You're a skilled marksman now.
Minazuki raises his katana. The punk wants me to want to test my strengths. Teh, fine. I click my camera and pick up the revolver off the ground. It pisses me off to have to listen to this brat, but I have a feeling things will be a bigger pain if I refuse to fight. Taking the comfort of familiar grip in my hand, I turn to
Are you
Minazuki.
sure you want to give me this? I'm the suspect in a murder case, you know. That's fine. Come at me, as if you wish to kill her. Wow, someone's confident. Okay, don't mind if I do.
I don't know how to fight as Adachi. I know I did Adachi training, but that was like 2 weeks ago, and I don't remember how to fight. I don't know how to fight as him. And we're fighting Minazuki. We're not fighting Sho, which means that Minazuki has his persona too. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot that, like, actually he is pretty good. Okay, well. Oh yeah, Adachi's actually pretty good. I feel uplifted for the first time in a while. Minazuki's power was something. It definitely wasn't the standard keep it clean style fighting. Sure, I beat him. He probably wasn't taking me seriously. In fact, Minazuki's pretty nonchalant while he looks at me, but he seems satisfied.
Quite skilled. I find your defeat incomprehensible. Look who's talking. You look like you've got lots more energy to spare too. Indeed. I was only testing you. I wanted to see if you would be close. I will create his world. For that I require your assistance. His world? Huh. Now I'm a little interested. Tell me more.
Can't think of it, he said his before too. So he's got another ally? Just in case I skin my revolver behind my back and reload the
This
cylinders.
is what that boy wishes for. I intend on destroying this world. The world is filled with deception. Those within it prattle about friendship and bonds, yet they trample over others in the dark without a care. There is no value in such a world. What must be done is to eliminate everything within it. Huh. That's got my interest. Truth to tell, you're probably right. This world's all about useless, shallow, so-called friendships. And yeah, I think it's irritating too. I mean, hey, I gave destroying everything a shot once too.
It's only half true. Bonds, friendship, helping one another. A lot of people who flaunt all this nice sounding talk, but it's those same people who won't hesitate to stab people in the back the moment they feel attacked or get hurt. In the end, it's just humans have to rely on each other in order to live. Far too many dumbasses misunderstand that and try to make it way more meaningful than it really is. That's why I really understand where this guy's coming from. It'd be nice if we could erase the shitty world like a magic trick. Alas, that's what I used to think.
Gained a power beyond humans. Do you remember that time? Power beyond humans? Huh. You mean that thing? What do you want with it? I intend to summon that power. But it needs to be tamed.
Minazuki's eyes remember like a red flame. Huh. I see. It looks like he's been giving power just like me.
For that, I require your assistance. You will cooperate with me. You have no choice in this.
Minazuki pointed the katana at me again. With my power, I don't have much control. I was taken over by some mysterious force. I had no memory of it. He's poking around my personal files, and he's missed the most important part. I guess he's just some brat after all. He can't even do his research.
Come on, you're not giving me a say here. And about this taming thing, that's all up to you. What does it have to do with me? If you want my help, I guess I'll cooperate with you as best I can. As best as you can. as well. What? There's more? Persona users. I will gather them and make them fight. You will also participate in this. Huh? That sounds like a real pain. I mean, why are you making them fight?
To be honest, I really don't want to get involved in this. This is the right choice to act like I'm interested in getting much information out of the kid as possible. Depending on how things go, this guy might become a hindrance to me. I decide how to make my moves once I heard what he has to say. After I make an interested face, he surprisingly tells me the full outline of his plan. He's going to gather shadows until he has a giant collection done, like a pile of sculpting clay. Use that to vessel. He planned to summon what he called power beyond the bound of man to inhabit it. In order to pacify such a power being, he apparently needs persona fragments created when persona use their powers one another. So he saw my idea of creating one tournament between persona users called the P-1 Climax. Plus, he made some exact duplicate of people out of shadows in order to force them into fighting one another. I have to admit, he made an effort. In addition, he's really taking some persona users who belong to an organization called the Shadow Operatives hostage. Definitely planned this out, planned for this. Though I don't really get the point of crucifying his captive on those tacky crosses. Anyway, blah blah blah, and Ken called in to help him collect the fragments, get a hold of power, which is the giant shadows. All this sounds pretty stupid, really, but Minazuki's deadly serious. He really intends to go through with this. Nah, how can manage to come up with a plan that's such a convoluted pain in the ass? Maybe just because I haven't been around for a while. I'm actually impressed how ridiculous this scheme of his is.
Persona users at this time to the fight as well. You understand, no? They were the opposition who shattered your previous ambitions. Have your revenge on them if you wish. Even if you do. Revenge, huh? We will prepare the stage for you. You're free to destroy them if you so choose. The clashing of competing powers will give off persona fragments. This will advance our plans. And if I refuse? Then the murders which occur on foggy days will begin again. I see. Well, can't let that happen.
I never had a choice from the start, huh? Well, I didn't expect to just go home and try having some reward. After hearing this plan, I had to sit here, thinking about what to do, and suddenly felt the ground shake a bit beneath us.
It's time. Here it comes.
As we look in the sky, surf into the distance, suddenly... Wait! Is this when the red fog come in, or is this where, like, the Hino Kagasushi comes in? The shaking ground intense, I can barely stand. Roofs roars in the sky. I felt my knees and brace over hand on the ground. Lost for word as I stare upward. Okay, this is the red fog. Okay. The sky turned right, like ink stain a piece of paper, or an infection spread across the healthy floor.
Oh man, isn't this a little over the top?
Oh, there's actually a different artwork here for this, huh? The shaking finally stops, so I run to the edge of the roof, look down the world down there, and gulp involuntarily. The town's covered in eerie red mist. The sky, the moon, even the air itself is covered in red. The same color as Minazuki's eyes. They're showing me that everything is at his mercy.
Hey, is this? What the hell? Damn, this is totally out there. My world is awesome. Dude, you're Adachi, right? Did you see that just now? Did you? The world's all red. Well, better red than dead. Just kidding.
The young man who was in cool and calm just a moment ago is now jumping around like a little kid. An innocent brat playing with a new toy.
Whoa, hold on. What's with the wild mood swing? What are you all surprised for? You were talking to him. That kind of puts a damper on things.
Him? Since in case I took a look around, there was only one here. The redhead one laughed mercilessly as I cocked my head in confusion.
Oh, that's fine. I'm Sho Minazuki. Welcome to my world, as I like to call it. I've heard about you. You hate this world too, right? Good for you, because it's all going away. So, you're different from Minazuki-kun. Still on this? Minazuki is him. I'm Sho. It's too much of a pain to explain it anymore. Just kidding.
Maybe he just can't he doesn't care to keep talking. But Sho ends the conversation. So he have a split personality. I never met somebody who does it before. But it's fairly common to hear about it when you talk with cops about side cases. Still, something doesn't seem right. I feel something different, some certain madness from him. Well, doesn't matter right now. I just slumped my shoulders, fed up with the fact that now I have even more trouble to deal with.
Aside, are you really any good to me? If you're totally weak after saying you'll help out, I don't need your bullshit. And if you really are like that, I'll seriously kill you.
Wait, do I have to fight Sho
I
now?
don't think I ever gave a clear yes or no yet. This is all so sudden, you know? Are you an idiot? Cooperating lets you live. Refusing gets you killed. Get it? What moron would say no to that? Those are some pretty extreme choices. Enough going on and on in circles. I wouldn't mind destroying you, but he's telling me not to. That means you're game to do this. You seem like you enjoy things that get bloody. What's wrong with that? It goes gushing out like right?
Sho answers without any hesitation. The type that has no self-awareness in the very worst. But the kid should be more careful. No matter how strong you are, even if you think you'll get control over great power, if you let your guard down, you're gonna get your feet swept right out from under you.
Yeah, sure, I'll participate. I was getting bored, so this would probably be a good way to kill time. But I'll do this my way. I have my own rules, you know?
That's right, I have my own set of rules. I don't give two shit about perfect world of his power. All this crap about getting revenge on the kids from Inaba or fighting between Persona users doesn't matter to me either. They can do whatever they want. If things are different, they're going to start interfering with me. Don't want anyone getting in the way of my rules no matter what.
Well, do what you want. I don't care if it's rules or roulettes. But if you try anything funny, I'll cash you out like that. I'll mount you up nice on the wall next to the investigation team. Dodgy looking Adachi. Just kidding.
Okay. He laughs his own lame joke. His eyes suddenly grow red. He turns his pierced gaze on me.
But I'll be watching you, so you better not slack off. Got it. Well, I've got somewhere to be, so do what you want from here. See ya.
Sho raises his arm as he grandly leaves the roof. Consider attacking from behind for a moment. It's probably not a wise move, considering that I don't know what his power is. Only idiot rush things.
How do I go about this?
I spin my revolver on my fingers out of habit and look up in the red sky. Crimson shot fills my line of sight. Has bring back memories being inside the TV last year. The first time I found myself inside the television, the day is being run ragged, running around the Dojima-san, fighting the kids inside the TV world. I thought I'd forgotten all that, but I guess not. They're not very pretty memories, but I don't lie to say that those experiences make me the man I am today. Hit by a fearsome wave of nostalgia, I close my eyes. The lump of steel in my hand seems extremely heavy.